Woman sees baby squirrel struggling. Does the greatest thing possible. The world's filled with good people who are willing to help the ones in need. However, there aren't that many people who would adopt an animal after seeing that it was hurt, especially a wild one. Today, we're going to show you a heartwarming story about a woman who decided to do something amazing after seeing a baby squirrel fall from a tree and hit its head. A woman was taking a relaxing walk through a park when she heard a weird noise. Curiosity got the best of her, and the woman went to check what made the noise, and to her surprise, it was a tiny squirrel. The tiny squirrel fell on its head, and this knocked her out. Seeing this, the woman decided to take the squirrel to her home and take care of her injuries. You won't believe what happened when the squirrel woke up. The woman was expecting the squirrel to try and run away when she woke up, but this wasn't the case. The baby squirrel didn't try to run, and instead she started crying for some food. As you can see in the picture, the woman knew exactly how to make the squirrel calm down. A couple of weeks passed and the squirrel grew bigger. The original plan was to take care of the squirrel's injuries and then set her free into the wild. Do you think this plan worked out? The woman who adopted the baby squirrel fell in love with it. The two became best friends and they were inseparable. Therefore, the plan of letting the squirrel run into the wild was not working out. The squirrel was named Jinx because of her playful nature. Although the woman did try to release the squirrel into the forest a couple of times, that didn't work. Keep watching to find out why. Jinx got too attached to her new owner and she wouldn't leave her sight. Seeing this, the woman knew that Jinx was going to spend all her life living by her side. Isn't that amazing? One of the coolest things about Jinx is the fact that she loves taking pictures. This is a rare thing for a squirrel since they're usually super shy. Jinx's owner created an Instagram page for the tiny squirrel, and you're going to be shocked to find out how many followers she has. The squirrel has nearly 40,000 followers on her Instagram. Can you believe this? Jinx is just like an Instagram model. If you think this picture is cute, then you're not ready for what's coming next. One of the squirrel's favorite activities is to get dressed up. When have you ever heard of an animal like Jinx? She's the perfect pet for people who enjoy taking pictures and posting them on social media. No wonder Jinx has so many followers. Jinx's owner says that the little squirrel is always running around the house. Her energy never runs out, and this makes it tiring to take care of her at times. However, seeing Jinx having fun makes it all worth it. Jinx is loved very much by her owner. In fact, the owner got her a tiny dollhouse to live in. Isn't this the most adorable picture you ever saw? As time went on, Jinx stopped being a little squirrel. Her owner is saying that Jinx is getting bigger by the day and that she's having trouble getting a hold of her. I bet that seeing Jinx's owner running around the house trying to catch her is hilarious. Even though having a squirrel as a house pet is quite unusual, Jinx's owner says that everyone who comes to visit her loves to spend time with Jinx. The squirrel has a way of making herself liked. One of the most difficult things about having a squirrel as a house pet is taking care of her everyday needs. A squirrel can't be left alone in the house like you would do with a dog or someone who needs to always be around her. Even though taking care of Jinx is proving to be more difficult than expected, her owner's family loves having her around. Jinx can get pretty annoying at times, but who could ever say no to this cute face? Just like you would expect from a squirrel, Jinx's favorite activity is to sleep. In fact, the owner's saying that Jinx can sleep up to 10 hours if she's left alone. Now that's impressive. The one thing that Jinx loves to do more than to sleep and dream about delicious nuts is to eat them. Therefore, Jinx's owner makes sure always to buy a couple bags of nuts every time she goes to the store. Even though the dog's really big when compared to Jinx, this isn't stopping the squirrel from trying to befriend him. The two animals don't get to hang out that much because of their size difference, but they have lots of fun when they do get together. What do you think of Jinx's story? Would you ever adopt a baby squirrel if you saw it falling from a tree? Please share this with your friends and family.